Okay.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Govardhan, and I am from Homeschooling Global University, pursuing BSc Honors Agriculture third year. We have done a project called hydroponics under supervision of Mr. Yusuf Sir, and these deals with hydroponics is nothing but growing of plants without soil by using water. Enough minerals and nutrients are supplied for the crop. Secondly, aeroponics. Aeroponics is nothing but putting the roots outside the environment where you add few droplets of nutrients into the crop for their development. See, there are few crops which are very suitable for this hydroponics. Examples like maize and barley mostly. We have cultivated barley and maize due to some unfavorable conditions of the temperature. We have not got the sprouts for the maize, so we have done barley with this. And these barley is grown just for 10 days with highest biomass, where we used only half kg of seed, but we got nearly 5 to 6 kgs of biomass here. And the crops which are not suitable for the hydroponics are sorghum. Due to the HCN content present in the sorghum root, which it releases, we do not cultivate sorghum in hydroponics. See, why do we need hydroponics? If we cultivate same crop in the land, it takes so long time first. Second, you will not get more production, and you cannot have complete complete green fodder and forage for throughout the year. So you get what? In hydroponics, you can cultivate this every 10 days, where you can supply throughout the year for the cattle, and this is very nutrient content.
Day one, day two, day three.
And this, the first day you just sow the seeds, second day they are little sprouted, third they sprouts little more, fourth they get uprooted, and fifth and sixth they are like completely standing, and seventh day they are ready for the biomass for the cattle to feed them. The characters of this are, see, they're nothing but just provide enough water for this daily twice a day. Secondly, give enough nutrients and minerals which are needed for this just for 7 days. Hydroponics you can complete it within 7 to 10 days. Complete within 7, after 10 days you cannot do it because the nutrient content of this will be lost by the crop. And the advantages are simple. Within less time you get more production. You give very less seed quality, very less seed, but you get more biomass. There will be no weed attack, there will be no pest attack, and the regions like Rajasthan or some of the districts of Andhra Pradesh where drought conditions are present. So in that conditions, if you follow this hydroponics, you can get easily high biomass. And most important is the nutrient content of this. The nutrient content is completely very rich in protein and crude fiber and carbohydrate. See, we have sown nearly 500 grams of barley seeds on 17th, and today is 28. Within mean time of 10 days, we have got nearly 5 kgs of biomass. And now let us see the weight of this. It's around 5.500 grams. It's around 5 kgs, 500 grams. This is for 10 days, and next I'll show you the 8 days. 8th day. See, this was also the same. This was around 500 grams, and the biomass is around for this is approximately 4.9 to 500. 5 kgs, 4.900 to 5 kgs of biomass we have obtained within 10 days. So this was 8 days. This we have done on 20th of this month, and that was on 17th of this month. And today is 28. We have got nearly 4.900 grams, and that was nearly 5.100 grams. So you get more biomass within low time and low seed. See, now we are ready to feed this biomass to the cattle, and this biomass, I think you are finding now well established roots here. Most of the nutrients are present only in these roots, and these roots consist of very high crude fiber, well nutrients and carbohydrate content with enriched protein content, and most vitamins are present in this biomass. And if you feed nearly 500 grams of this biomass to the cow, 8 to 13% of the milk production will be increased rather than before what you are fed with this dry fodder. And that milk consists of very well fat content, and most of the glycogen is present in that fat. And now come, let us feed this to the cattle. See, some cows may be not eating directly this, so we will put little try along with this. Just tear it. Just mix in this. Make sure that this will be invisible for the cow. For the first time when you give, just feed the cattle like this. Hey, Aja. Simple. And